Let's get into our dudes and duds. We can kind of recap this here. Then we'll get into our waivers. So here we go, Phil. You want to read our quarterback dudes and duds, our dudes for us real quick? Then we can touch on the duds there. We've kind of touched on a little bit of them there, but...
Yeah, Joey B, number 1, 36.7. Patrick Mahomes, 33.5. Jacoby Brissett with 31.9. Daniel Jones with 28.6. Andy Dalton with 28.2. Hurts actually fell out of the top 5 this week, but he had 26.2.
Brissett had 24. I think you said 31. I think you read something wrong.
I think you're on a different scoring format there, Phil.
The dudes.
Yeah, I'm on the... You know what, guys?
It's okay.
Here's the thing.
What scoring format was
I'm
that?
I'm in several different leagues, and
Was that 6-point passing touchdown?
yeah,
Maybe so.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway, it's still the same amount of like.
Yeah, so we got.
Let's just redo that again. Maybe do like your radio voice.
Testing 1 2 3. We have Jordan Burrow at 28.7, number
Burrow?
1.
It's
Now you're just making up names too.
It's Burrow.
Hey guys, I need to get another Coke. I need another soda here. I need a little like.
Can our producer
little
insulin get you a soda?
Yeah, if someone could toss me a soda.
Is your wife okay with you having 2 sodas tonight?
I'm struggling, man. After I think I was really nervous to talk about.
Get a soda out of the
I was
fridge.
really nervous to talk about my diva, and then I think
have an assistant today.
Yeah, we have an assistant today. So Burrow with 28.7, Daniel Jones with 26.6, Patrick Mahomes with 26.5, Jacoby Brissett 24.9, and Justin Fields with 22.6. Hurts is still number 6 at 22.2. Then on the duds list, thank you. We have.
I'm sorry, that's Andy Dalton at 22.2.
What did you just say right now?
Are your eyes closed?
Are you on it? Maybe.
No, look at this.
Oh, yes, he is on that one. Okay.
And this is the dudes, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna update again and see if.
No, okay, they both got 22.2. So it's
Yeah,
just,
I just read them in order.
It just
Logical.
It's the same.
I just read the logic here.
Is anyone? Yeah.
This is my third Pepsi of the day for what it's worth. So do you want me to go in the duds or should...
Yeah, go into the duds. If you can read those right, that'd be great.
Let's just make sure that they're all updated and correct. Jared Goff, Russell Wilson. Man, the freaking Broncos are bad. Josh Allen, Matt Ryan, Kirk Cousins, Zach Wilson, and Cooper Rush. Why did you put Cooper Rush in there?
I only put him on there because he had more points than Kirk Cousins.
That is awesome, actually.
Thanks. Phil just gave me a nice little nux here on the pod. You can check that out on YouTube. But yeah, that's why I put Cooper Rush on there. He had more points than Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins had an absolutely terrible game.
Sometimes you're funny,
bad.
man, and it's nice.
I didn't bring it up, but yeah, Kirk Cousins had 1.2 points and Cooper Rush had 1.24. So if you played other quarterbacks who were better than Kirk Cousins today, we had Nick Mullins, the backup, Zach Wilson, who is this? Bryce Perkins from LA.
Yep.
Jared Goff with 6 points. Taylor Heineke with 6 points. Baker Mayfield with 7. Matt Ryan with 8. Yeah, there was some rough quarterback play today.
When Kirk's bad, he's bad.
Yes, when he's bad, he's bad.
He wasn't in the correct time slot. We all should have known.
No,
Yeah.
but here's the other thing. Like, I hate to quote Skip Bayless, but
No, don't ever quote
But
the guy.
Skip Bayless always said that just Kirk Cousins. He's like, if he's playing Dallas, I'm not going for Kirk Cousins. Like, he can't beat the Cowboys. So, like, Kirk Cousins' 2 losses are to the teams that he used to play all the time, the NFC East. Like, they've just owned him. Like, and he has not looked good.
Yeah, we don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah, we do not. You know,
Yeah.
wonder how many gold chains he's wearing right now.
Yeah, a
Not many.
chain of shame.
Yeah, the shame chain. We
Shame
should have
chain.
a shame chain on here. And if someone does anything stupid, they gotta put this chain on.
Yeah,
Like not pronouncing every name right.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd get
Not
put
being
on,
able
I'd
how to
get-
read.
I'd get put that on that list. Yeah. No, yeah. Anyways, all right. Well, I'm gonna go to the running backs here. So we'll give our dudes here on running backs. Tony Pollard with 33.9 points. He led the whole week. You know, all positions in scoring. Then Samaje Perine at number 2, Jordan. He had 28.2 points. I don't know if you saw this in the league. I actually had an IR spot. So I actually dropped Kirk Cousins this morning and picked up Samaje Perine. So maybe I don't know how long Joe Mixon's out.
You can tell the future or what?
I just no. If you have an extra spot and you have an IR spot, put that guy in there and just take a wild dart throw at any handcuff running back.
You had Joe Mixon on your roster.
No, I have J.K. Dobbins in my IR, and I dropped Kirk Cousins to pick up Samaje Perine because I was like, I'll probably be able to get Kirk Cousins again in 2 weeks.
I'm trying to figure out why Samaje Perine.
No, we're at the time of the year in the NFL season where guys start getting hurt, and it's like, hey, if you have an IR spot on Sunday morning, plug a guy into that IR spot and just take a random dart throw on any handcuff running back.
Yeah.
And worst comes to worst, you save yourself a bunch of fab. And if he doesn't do good, you can drop him on Tuesday during waivers. And, but
Was he on your bench this week?
He was on my bench, unfortunately. But he might be, be a starting running back this week.
Yep.
That's why.
It's a smart move.
Yeah. And I'm just here for tips, okay? I'm here for the tips and the laughs.
Yep.
You're here for the Pepsi and learning how to read.
Yeah.
Then at number
grammar.
3, Najee Harris finally had a good game, 25.6 points at number 3. Jamal Williams had 24.4 points. He is leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. So I think if DeAndre Swift plays and you have both of those guys, like Scotty Fishbowl, I played both of them. I just plug them both in and play. De'Eric Henry had 24 points at running back 5. David Montgomery had 19.6 at running back 6. It's nice to see Montgomery get back involved in that offense with how good Justin Fields is doing. Some duds. I put Cordell Patterson on here, like I said. Not a great game. DeAndre Swift, Miles Sanders, Dalvin Cook, Damian Pierce, Deonta Foreman, Joe Mixon. Like, think of how good of a game Joe Mixon would have. Those Bengals running backs, they either feast or famine over there. Like, it's just a...
I think Perine had 2 touchdowns, though, before Joe Mixon got hurt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was running the ball. Yeah.
No, they're both, all 3 were receiving touchdowns.
Like, Perine...
But he was in the game quite a bit.
People forget this, but Perine used to have the, NCAA record for most rushing yards in a game.
Yeah.
Really?
And he's a great
you're
he's
right.
a great
believe
special
so.
teamers too.
Great special teams guy. Like, just a... Great, great team guy.
Yeah.
He's over there yelling, run and pass. When they're when his team's on defense. Nick Chubb, I don't know, but yeah, those are some duds I had there. Jordan, you want to get into our wide receiver dudes here?
Yeah, our dudes are. Devontae had a huge game with that walk-off touchdown. Amari Cooper had a big game. Josh Palmer, 2 touchdowns. I mean, all 3 of these first 3 guys had 2 touchdowns. T. Higgins had a big game. Christian Watson, I'm not reading the scores. Sorry about that.
Just keep going.
And then we got Chris Olave rounding out the top 6. So
the scores are on YouTube. They're watching
29, 27, 26, 19, 19, and 18 for those guys in order.
Nice seeing Olave and Watson. The future of the NFL right there. 2 rookies in the top 6.
Yep. Some duds: Deontay Johnson, Justin Jefferson. Man, that was very hurtful. CeeDee Lamb, another guy who was very hurtful to me today. AJ Brown, Brandon, Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin, man, I thought he was gonna have a big game too.
Me too.
Man, DJ Moore. DJ Moore was very.
Can we drop Deontay and DJ Moore? Like Deontay's
Johnson. My guy. I just probably wouldn't drop him out of principle, but
that's kind of where I am at the Thielen thing too. Though it's like there's guys that could be a great rental, like for a bye week guy.
Just because I have a soft spot in my heart for Deontay Johnson. So
I understand. We all have those players in our
Yeah.
life, like it's okay. It's okay. Like
Yours is Zeke Elliott.
no, it's Baker.
Oh, that's
Baker
worse. It is
Mayfield.
Baker. That's way worse.
No. All right. Then tight ends here. We had Travis Kelce at 32.5 points. Austin Hooper, 17 points. No little Thursday night action, 2 touchdowns.
He looked good.
Looked good. Then Juwan Johnson, he had, where are his points here? He had 12 points. Here's the thing with Juwan Johnson. I was just, doing some waiver due diligence this afternoon while watching football. And he is complete feast or famine. But, that's kind of what you deal with at the tight end position. And a lot of them, it's never feast. But out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, out of the last 5 games, he has scored in 4 of them. So that's 2, 3, 4. He scored 5 touchdowns out of the last 6 games. He scored 5 touchdowns. So I think you can play Juwan Johnson. You can pick him up waiver wire. Then we got Pat Fryermuth with 11.9, and Dawson Knox 10.5. Mark Andrews with 9. So other than Kelce, like Kelce just absolutely killed it. Like, Patrick Mahomes said best tight end ever. It's hard to argue that. Like, he looks really good. And I think what helps him the most is he played he played quarterback.
He did.
He played quarterback, and I think he just sees the field a little
Yeah.
different than what
Yep.
we're used to at the tight end position.
He just finds that.
Yeah. So,
And him and Gronk probably.
yeah, would you throw Gronk in there as an all-time great tight end? Like
He's
he
got to
isn't
be
all-
top 10, right?
I think Tony Gonzalez is up there
like
too.
Tony
Yes, for sure,
Gonzalez,
yeah. But Gronk has to be in the top 10, right?
Oh yeah, Antonio
Antonio
Gates,
Gates.
probably.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, maybe-
Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez, I always feel like we're the top two.
Yeah.
Right. And then it's probably Travis Kelce. Gronk's probably there. Gronk has just the Super Bowl stuff and just all that stuff, the playoff stuff.
and when Gronk marketed himself well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we even have duds for tight ends, Trent?
I have Kyle Pitts because he just belongs there
Yeah.
forever. Dalton Schultz didn't have a good game.
Nope.
And Cole Kmet. So I think that kind of does it for our duds right there. And while we're there, remember, give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram at tffdudes. And if you like this episode, share it with a friend. Scroll down the bottom, give us a 5-star rating and review. Really helps your dudes out.